What's going on YouTube? Legions Gaming here with another My Hero Academia, the strongest hero video. Today we're going to be going over beginner guide. So we're going to be going over what you should be doing as a beginner, as a new player, what mistakes you should avoid to save your resources and try to get your CP as high as possible, as early as possible, without making any mistakes and wasting hero coins, etc. So without further ado, let's get right on with this video. So for this guide, I will be using the China version because that is all I have available right now, and that's what I've been playing since release. Now, as soon as the game goes live, it's already gone on my account on China, but they're gonna be having a cardboard box event. Now, this cardboard box event gives you a lot of dupes for characters. I think altogether it's like 250 puzzle pieces, and I think you need to get one character from S to SS, if I believe correctly, it's like 180 puzzle pieces. So in theory, you could, it's only your B rank characters, by the way. So all those B tier characters, the B rank characters, you could technically get one of them from B to SS just by that event. Now, in my opinion, you're going to be pulling dupes of them from regular banners and, and from getting tickets from the story. You do get a lot of tickets from the story, by the way, in events. I think you should try and spread it out to get them all SS, not SS, try to get them all S rank, because you're going to need multiple characters in this game for multiple things. So there is a solo raid, which you can only bring in a character like a couple times, I think 2 or 3 times, and then you can't use that character anymore. Then you have to switch out, and some of these things are pretty hard in CP, so you're going to have a decent amount of CP. So if you build just one really strong character, like I'll show you, for example, Deku, I put more on Deku than I did, so I learned by mistake, right? Deku, I made him SS, and it took me a while, but I ended up pulling dupes of Red Riot and Denki, so I ended up getting them S as well. They were all original B units, so I got Deku SS pretty fast, and his CP is around 16,000, so he's a lot stronger than someone like Denki, who only has 11,000. Oh, he has at 12,000 right now, but he was a lot weaker. I just buffed him up recently. He was at like 9,000 before, when Deku was at 16. So it was a big difference having to use Deku for like hard stuff and then not being able to do the rest of the raid because I didn't have strong enough characters, etc. So you're definitely going to want to be spreading them out as you're doing that. Now, one thing I got to stress so much is definitely push story as hard and fast as possible, because when you push story, you're going to be unlocking all of these. Now, these UIs are going to look all different. I'm sorry they're in Chinese, but I can explain what this is. This is where you're going to be doing the single player stuff. So you got the puzzle pieces here, where you can grind puzzle pieces for your characters, which are dupes. You can grind them 2 times every single day, and the first time you do them, you get 5 pieces, and including what you get from the drops. So every day you can start grinding these for your B rank characters and even A ranks. So it's very, very useful. Not to mention, we also have in the global version, we're going to also be able to grind equipment, enhanced material, and one more thing. I forgot what it was, but we are going to have 2 more events here. These do waste a lot of stamina though, so you got to be careful on these. So this is where you're going to be farming your food to level up your character. These food plates right here are used for XP. That's how you level up your character, and you're going to be needing a lot of money. Once your characters get to like that level 50, 60 mark, it starts getting a lot more expensive for upgrading abilities. Now, one of the most important things that you unlock in the game through story, I don't remember exactly what level. I think it might have been like 27, 28, 29, something like that. But it's this little, it'll have this icon of this little fire skull right here, this little fire devil next to the puzzle piece event, unless the UI is different, of course, in global. And it's going to bring you to this area where you can farm chips. Now, these chips, I'll show you guys, are huge stat increases to your character. Like, I'm talking like hundreds to thousands of points of CP increase once you get orange or yellow. So the highest here is the yellow one. Orange is a little bit easier to get once you're in the level 50s with your character 60s. This is what you're going to want to be spamming your stamina on as a free-to-play player, because these chips, once you get set bonuses and you get the whole set for your character, are going to be giving you massive stat increases. Let me show you guys on one of my characters right now. So these are the chips I'm talking about, and this is a 4-star. So even a 4-star, if I take this out, as you can see, she went down 252 points, and I don't even have this enhanced at all. So once I equip this, she's gonna get 252 point increase, and that's a purple. The yellow ones are much more power. They give you so much power, and they are one of the best things you can be doing in this game to be grinding power for your characters. Okay, so as you can see, my Red Riot does have a yellow, orange one, which is a 5-star. The yellow is 6-star. If I take this out, he is going to be losing 819 points, and that is at level 10. So I did enhance that a little bit, but that's almost 1,000 points right there. So these are huge stat increases for your character. Make sure you're farming these. You can't tell because it's in Chinese, but these are the set bonuses, and it tells you what the bonus does once you raise the level. So if you get dupes of these, you can feed in the dupes to then make it higher rarity. And as you can see here, there's a 50% for when you get to level 2 out of 3, and then level 3 out of 3, you get 75% increase. I think that's strength, if I remember correctly, attack power or counter power. But either way, on global, this is one thing that you're definitely going to be rushing and wasting stamina on a daily basis to try and get these chips for your character. Now, another thing I want to talk about that's not solo, actually, let's talk about this one right here. So at the bottom right hand corner, I think this is level 30 plus, maybe 33 or something. Once you unlock this, this is a daily tower that you can do, or weekly tower. Yeah, weekly tower. So every week you can climb this tower and get rewards and get currency that has a shop. And also there's a leaderboards. And the more you climb on this leaderboards, the more, actually I'm level, wow, I'm top rank in my server, which is kind of crazy. So you get rewards from your leaderboards weekly. So you're getting these coins weekly. These are things that I claimed and got every week. So every week you can claim these over and over and over again. It's extremely good. So that's something you're definitely going to want to be keeping your eye on. And this also has its own shop where you can be buying things like outfits for your character. And this does give you a little bit of a stat increase or a passive. So you can be buying that, or you can be buying puzzle pieces for your character, which is very highly worth if you're grinding this for S rank. Like for Momo, if I already had this outfit, I would definitely be grinding for this, for these dupes for her. Of course, another thing I gotta mention is the Aizawa event that we're gonna be having on global. Make sure you're doing everything on that to get Aizawa. He is literally the strongest character in this game. He is so broken. He needs a nerf. You guys definitely need to do this event for him. He is absolutely broken. Try to get that event done as fast as possible. He will boost your account so high. He is good in literally everything. PvE, PvP, collab war. He is disgusting. Now, this right here is the solo raid that I was talking to you about. You can only do these one at a time. And I think you can only, characters can fight 3 bosses at a time. There's a bunch of bosses in this solo raid. Every one character you bring, so one character can fight 2 or 3 bosses. I think it's 3. And then once they fight 3, they can no longer fight any more bosses or even any optional bosses that have, you know, other rarity locked behind, like side bosses. You would have to bring another character. So that's why I said, yes, you could definitely just go all out and boost one character like Deku. But then your other character is going to be kind of lacking, and you're not going to be able to clear content. You're going to have to wait until you pull dupes of them to get them stronger. And of course, this is the section that has all the co-op. 100% every day do these. In English, when the global version, this will be a lot better to understand. But emergency missions, they pop up. You can do 2. You can host 2 a day, and I think you can join 1, or you can host once and you can join 2 a day. You can do up to 3, so it's very, very good. These do give you a lot of stuff for your character. To give you equipment that you can equip on your character, which is right here, this little engineer symbol. This is account bound, right? So these pieces of gear here are throughout your entire account. So this set here that I'm showing is for every character. Every character gets these pieces of equipment. Okay, so the first thing you want to go for is the gun, because it increases your damage. The off gun, this is like the off weapon, your offhand weapon. This increases damage and I think reduces damage a little bit too. The glove is for defense penetration, very, very good. And also the helmet is for crit rate. You're definitely gonna crit rate and crit damage. So you're definitely gonna want to go for those 4 first. And the shoes is for speed. Belt, I think, has some kind of speed attack passive as well. And then, of course, the chest is for defense. So you definitely, the first thing I think I recommend doing is definitely the gun, maybe the off gun as well, and then the hands and the helmet first. Focus on those, and then kind of just try to spread out everything on your account. So a lot of the co-ops you're going to be doing are going to be giving you those. This is also another co-op that gives you chips as well. When you unlock the harder difficulties, you have higher rarity of chips dropping. This is a very, very fun thing to do in co-op. Hopefully the ping's a lot better than China servers, because it was really bad on the China servers. And the last thing that I want to tell you guys that I think you should be doing, even free to play, okay? there is this thing called collaborative war. So this is the auto PvP that does include passives and equipment, gear, chips, all of that, item cards. This is where the whales are going to succeed, right? So what you're going to want to do is climb as high as possible. You're going to want to climb as high as possible. Right now I'm ranked 373. I fell off because they had some kind of weird thing on my server where they kind of like rolled us back. So I literally was start at 0 and had to climb all the way back up, but I was in the low 100s. So what you're going to want to do is climb this as fast as possible. Now, to refresh this costs 50 hero coins, right? But if you climb, so if I was to climb from 537 to 229, my increase, so if I wasted 50 to refresh, I would get like 250 to 400 hero coins. So if you want to try and climb really fast, especially if you're a dolphin or a whale, 100% try and spam collab war as fast as possible to climb as high as possible to keep that rank really high, because not a lot of people are going to be focusing on this early game, and you're going to be able to get these daily. So you're going to get a lot of hero coins from climbing the ladder, and you're also going to be getting daily tickets, and these tickets are used in its own arena shop, and you can get these right here are really, really important, dude. Like, I can't express how important this is. This is for your talent trees for your character, and you're going to want to max out their talent trees as fast as possible because it gives them really, really amazing passives and buffs skills that they already have. So you can also buy outfits in the shop and these mana points that are used for their skills on their skill tree. Very, very important. The other day I maxed out my Deku by buying like freaking 100,000 of these. I bought so many, and I maxed them out. And then the cool thing is you can use these for other characters of the same type. So that's about as much as I can show you guys on the Chinese version. I think I might do another updated video once the global version gets launched, because there's a lot more menus I can show you guys. But just as a quick video for you guys to know what to do beforehand, what you should be enhancing, etc. I will be streaming this game live tonight when it releases at midnight Eastern time. It's going to be 9 p.m. Pacific time, hopefully, because they said it's going to be the same thing, same time as EU, and that's when it launches. So if you want to join my Twitch stream, the link will be down below. I will be live streaming this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me there. If there was anything in this video you didn't understand or you think I didn't explain good enough, feel free to join the Discord as well. The link's down below. Ask me in there. Ask me on Twitch. We do have a lot of knowledgeable people that play the Chinese version of the game for a really long time in my Discord as well. We have channels for the game as well. So definitely feel free to join those and chat with us if you have any questions. If you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already to be notified for future videos and guides on this game. Also going to be doing pull videos, etc. I'm going to try to do some collab stuff. Hopefully they add like custom battles so I can get maybe some like custom battles going with Junior and Clayik and a couple of other people as well that I have in mind, X-Ray and JBZ, and maybe we can do some custom games and do some custom matches. That'd be really cool. So feel free to look out for that as well, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoy the game and get some good luck on your rerolls or your pulls. And can't wait to see you guys in my stream or in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.